Hello, my name is Noemi Espinosa, and I will be discussing my action plan. So, I choose to collect data on student engagement because I believe this is a huge problem that we are seeing in the classroom every single day. Our students are not engaged, and I wanted to understand why. Why are they not engaged in the class? So, I believed that collecting data will give me a better insight of how we can close these engagement gaps in the classroom. And one thing that I wanted to know was if parent involvement would allow this engagement gap to close, and if developing deeper or better relationships with our students, including those students who have difficult behaviors, would actually make a difference. And I interviewed different educators from my own school to collect this data, and I also observed my own classroom to help me determine if these engagement gaps could or could not be closed. And after reviewing this data, talking to different educators, I realized that we all felt that these engagement gaps can indeed be closed. And one thing that we all came to agreement in was that parents play a huge role when it comes to closing this gap. The more that educators and parents are partnering together to help and support the students, the better that students will perform in the classroom, and the less that they will be unengaged. So ways that we can engage with parents and build relationships is just talking to them about what's going on in the classroom. I know that something that I do is I send just weekly updates of things that we've been learning, ways that parents can support at home. I send just links or videos, and then I just send pictures of things that the students have done in classwork that students have done. One thing that I thought was very important is the weekly call, and this weekly call allows me to just call and give great news about a specific student. And so I hope that I can do that with all of my students before the year ends. Parents usually only get calls to hear negative things about their students. So we want to change that and make sure that we are calling parents to give good news as well. Another way that I thought that we can build these bonds with parents is Class Dojo. This is an app that we use at my school, and it allows us to communicate immediately with parents. There is no language barrier because Class Dojo can translate any message, so it makes it very, very easy for us to constantly be in contact and communicating about students. Just inviting students and parents to events. I know that we've had our Fall Fest at our school. We've had Peter Piper night. We've had our Halloween event, and these are all events where we get together and we just get to know each other. There's nothing regarding school or grades or learning. We just get together and know each other, and it just makes our relationships better. So one thing that I know is very important is just getting to know my students. Each and every one of the students in my classroom are important to me, and I need to show that. They need to know that they are important. So I realize that I have to just take more time to talk to my students individually and allow them to know each other better. So using class builders to just build these bonds between one another so that they get to know me, things that I like, things that I enjoy, and I also get to know them and a little bit more about what they enjoy, who they are, what they do at home, what they do after school. These things just allow us to grow really, really good relationships. So we know that engagement gaps are real and we see them in the classroom, but they are indeed able to be closed. And we need to partner with parents and with our students, and we need to make changes in our classroom. And one of the biggest um, um, resources that I find to do this is time. Um, in our class, we are not given enough time for anything. It seems like we are always just chasing task and going from one thing to another. So I know that one of the resources that I really have to work with is my time and my time management. And I just thought that I can just put these moments to speak with my parents and students into my day. And that is the best resource that I am going to hold on to.